One person I respect a lot is Rollo. He owned his hood where he from. It's like I got plans to do the same thing. He gave me hope that I could really do it. I actually ended up like really looking into the whole thing. Like I Googled how much my hood worth. Like the project buildings, Marshallfield Gardens, it said it was estimated at $3 million. I'm like, yeah, I'll save up for that, try to buy that. I came up with the Finer Things record while I was incarcerated. I was in Cook County. I was just reflecting on what I go through and, you know, really relating to everybody else who going through the same thing as me, being from Chicago, you feel me, and the streets. It was just something that just came to me in the middle, like while I was in my cell. And I just kept on going with it, and the more I was catching the little melody and everything. When everybody was singing a song and everything, it just made me smile. I'm just thinking like, oh yeah, when I get back out and this touch the streets, this gonna be a hit. Yeah, I know, you be posted up from Sunday to Saturday night, started hanging with the members, then you blew a few pipes, and you gonna do the dash if you see them blue lights. A lot of people dying, and there's a chance that you might. This lifestyle we live in, we gotta accept everything that come with this. Like it's a possibility you can die living this lifestyle, but it's like, you just gotta be prepared for that. You got God on your side, but it's hard to do right. Don't pay them haters no mind, you could be what you like, trying to lead us in the past, grinding for a new life. Coming up in Chicago, it's a lot of could-haves or would-have beens. A lot of people got potential and you'll overlook your own potential being overly into the streets. When I was in the county, that was like my 5th, 6th time being locked up back to back. And even though it was petty stuff, it was like them sit-downs made me really think, and I had to learn like, yeah, like this ain't what I want to do because it could get worse. Hard-headed, I grew up resilient. And wasn't no hero, so we looked up to the villains. In every hood in Chicago, you gonna be either respected for being a street nigga, like the dope dealer or the killer, or you gonna be respected for having a talent. It's rare you find somebody with a whole lot of talent, you feel me, that's respected in that way. So we just looking up to the people with all the money or the people who glorified for shooting and stuff. For generations, bitch, my side of town been drilling. We been at war ever since them red buildings. That's the Cabrini Green. That's like the worst project. Damn near every gang in Chicago and broken up in buildings. The people from my block, we had our own section of the project houses called Marshallfield Gardens. But the people that we was beefing with and in tour with, they still stayed in that same area called the row houses. It's hard to make peace when blood get to spilling. Hey, Lil Wooski get to shooting like he filming. Yeah, my friends died too, I know that feeling. I'm popping ecstasy to help me with the healing. Leia and Lil Baby, my younger siblings. I really love them, so I treat them like my children. Leia, that's my little sister. She act just like me. She like 5 years old. I got a little brother, he 13. I really do treat them like my children, like my mama always saying I walk around the house like I'm somebody daddy. Leilani told me stack them bands to the ceiling. I switch my swag up, can't you tell the difference? I'm finna feed the whole gang with these millions. I'm finna buy my whole hood with these millions. Girl, if I give you my time, that's a privilege. But I can only give my heart to the realest. Lately, I've been feeling like, fuck the streets, this shit is scam. That street shit, like, I learned it'll just get you 2 things, dead or in jail. People glorifying this, they just thinking in the now, they ain't thinking long term. So that's why I had to change my mindset. These days, if it ain't about money, I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna get rich and fuck them plastic hoes on Instagram. Still with the gang though, one false move, them killers blam. Still on that same block for those who say they look for me. I ain't sacrificed the shit I lost, it was took for me. Almost went insane, went insane, went insane. From all this pain, all this pain, all this pain. I heard that I was experiencing from my homies dying, from my personal life, everything that was going on was making me go crazy. Turned that pain into passion and made it happen. Shout out to the ones who doubted me, they keep me laughing. In Chicago especially, if you come up in this era, they gonna have everything to say about you. You can't pay them no mind, like I'm saying in the song. Sipping on this cold and got me relaxing. She said she like how I be swagging, she love my fashion. VVS my diamonds, my jewelry flashing. Drill so hard I'm making puddles, bitch, my Gucci splashing. Fresh to death like my closet in the casket. Fresh to death like my closet in the casket. I got the name Polo G because I've been wearing that since I was a little kid. Like that was always my favorite brand. I tip make my mama go buy that for me to back to school clothes and everything. Polo ain't really big in Chicago. It's like, that's just a me thing, really.